Where are we going, by the way? That's right where you are. Mount Clemens. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for visiting the B&O Railroad Museum, the birthplace of American railroading. The museum holds the most important, comprehensive, and historic American railroad collection in the world, as well as the largest collection of Civil War locomotives and rolling stock in America. In order to enjoy your ride with us today, please remain in your seat, turn off all cell phones, and refrain from loud conversation. Sit back, relax, and enjoy your trip on the Mile 1 Express as we head west. You are riding in a vintage lightweight passenger coach built in the 1940s by the Budd Company, Maryland Area Rail Commuter Service. Previously donated these cars to the museum for operations and training. You would have been riding
6944, we got good rates on trains.
It would have to be built here, when the facility was known as the Montclair Shops and Yards. If you were to look out the window, you would see a huge lumber yard.
6944, we are clear past Cary.
The only museum building that existed in 1861 was Montclair Station, which was built in the 1850s. The Baltimore and Ohio Railroad Museum is located on 40 acres of land, once part of the B&O Railroad's Montclair shops. The B&O established the shops in 1829, and they are the oldest continuously operated railroad facility in the world. The B&O Railroad received its name from its point of origin, Baltimore, and its intended destination, the Ohio River Valley. It was the first operating public railroad in the Western Hemisphere, and the first long-distance railroad conceived in the world.
6944, we are clear on to the South Main.
1827. It began service in 1830. The B&O reached the Ohio River in Wheeling, Virginia on Christmas Eve 1852, a distance of 379 miles. The Montclair Shops and Yards once occupied nearly 100 acres in West Baltimore, including the shopping center to the north of the track. Almost completely self-sufficient, it contained hundreds of buildings in which all the crafts necessary to build, operate, and maintain a railroad were located. This was one of the main railroad work facilities in the country and one of the largest industries in Baltimore at the outset of the Civil War. At the start of the Civil War, the B&O operated 513 miles of track and owned 236 freight and passenger locomotives, 128 passenger cars, and 3,451 coal, freight, and ballast cars. To the north, please note the large concrete structure. It was built as a freight car repair shed in 1919. During the Civil War, this area would have been home to several engine houses where locomotives were maintained and prepared for service. This was done because early generation steam locomotives were explosion risks, and this area was far enough away from the primary train yard that the other shop facilities were
clear past the engine platform.
This area would have also been the home to a watering station for the steam locomotives, and several pens where livestock would be kept before they were shipped to market. These were the times before refrigeration cars. Immediately beyond the 1919 structure is the museum's locomotive and railroad car restoration facility. Completed in 2005, this red building houses state-of-the-art equipment to fully restore historic rolling stock and maintain our fleet of operating steam and diesel locomotives. Several of the Civil War locomotives in the main the War K-5 train exhibit were recently restored in the roundhouse, including the Thatcher Buckets, Pioneer, and the Menlo. Tours of this building are offered periodically. Please inquire about the schedule before you leave the museum today.
Look at that, it's a GG. See, that's a all of these will make a pouring.
Crash in the basement of the Union Station right near the very nice vlog operations.
Oh, nice.
6944, we are clear past Pond Road.
There's sour cream or barbecue. Barbecue? Or sour cream? Which one do you think? That one? Okay. Thank you. Yes. How do I do it? Strong tea. I want you to be careful with the crumbs, okay? Be careful. I'm just gonna knock one of yours.
Coming up on the south side of the tracks is an active
6944, we are clear past the main
CSX
switch.
Transportation, a successive railroad in B&O. These tracks interchange with the museums and head west along the B&O Railroad's old main line. By the start of the Civil War, the main passenger terminal in Baltimore for the B&O was Camden Station. Abraham Lincoln would have taken the train past this point as he headed to his inauguration just prior to the start of the war.
I missed that.
Basically what I read.
Careful, buddy. Oh, you dropped the gun? Oh, yeah.
We have now reached the westernmost point of our journey and the site of the laying of the B&O's symbolic cornerstone, also known as the First Stone. On July 4th, 1828, a parade of guilds, craftsmen, masons, and merchants, consisting of some 60,000 people, marched to this point from Baltimore for a ceremony to celebrate the
6944,
opening of the
three
first
cars,
American
leaving the switch.
railroad. Charles Carroll of Carrollton, the last great signer of the Declaration of Independence, broke ground for the first stone, saying that he considered this among the
One
most
car.
important acts of my life, second only to my signing of the Declaration of Independence, if even it be second to that. Excavated in the 1890s, the first stone is now located in the museum's exhibition
6944,
hall.
through the switch, and we are clear to our end of track.
I'm saving this for you. Let's put this here.
6944, three cars. Two cars.
Scrap. Iron. Do something.
One car to go. Half a car.